those NBAs, whatever skill development is to get me there in the quickest time.
Do you think that now in college sports that players are getting paid a little bit more? Like we'll see college athletes stay in college a little bit more than like the one and done.
Especially, yeah, definitely. If they're older, they've been in college for 2 or 3 years now. Their chances of getting to the NBA are slim. And I definitely see that, maybe they'll take the opportunity and try to get, you see guys try to get extra years to stay in college. I mean, you can't make that type of money anywhere. So being in college and being in a comfortable situation that they've been in for some years, I would also try to do it if I was in that position.
Do you have any questions?
Oh, I got it. Why did you feel like coming out here and doing things like this was important?
It's important to, give back to the kids that don't always have someone to do it for them. Being from Louisville, there's a lot of ups and downs in the city. So being able to come out here on a nice day and just show love to the community is always good.
What about being from the city of Louisville? How did that influence your journey? You know what I'm saying?
It helped a lot, being able to look back on where I come from, small part in the United States. Like, not too many people know what Louisville is. Like, if somebody asks where you from, and I say Louisville, they be like, where's that at? So I always got an emphasis on Kentucky. Like, I'm from Kentucky, but really Louisville. But, it's always good to carry this part of me everywhere I go.
So, talking about everywhere you go, when you talk about the city of Louisville, what do they know and what have you done to influence what they know about that?
I put a bigger spotlight on it, being able to travel, playing basketball all over the country, and, just representing, like, when people ask me, oh, where you from? Louisville, they get to understand what it is that it is from the city. I tell them, we got different players that come here, Rondo, Derek Griffin, all them people that just put a spotlight on the city as well.
Speaking of those long line of players, what can you say about you being, I guess, one of the top players out of all that group of players? You're considered better than me.
I wouldn't put myself ahead of them. Not right now. Probably in the future. I'm only 17. I've done a lot in my time, but not everything that I've wanted to do.
Well, more or less in comparison to them being at 17, they probably didn't have a spotlight the way that you do. And how have you handled the pressure of having such a spotlight to be able to be a leader to all of these kids that are out here looking up to you?
Really just keeping God first. Him being one is all. I keep him on my side. Everywhere I go, I praise God. And, that's what I like to say. The biggest thing for me is if I got God on my side, I'm always winning.
What do you think about how basketball has grown in Kentucky? When you got Jasper Johnson, Malachi Marino, dudes coming from just like the talent that is coming out of the state.
It's good. It took a little drought for some years, but now I feel like we producing a lot of like good talented kids, even from different parts of, not even just Lexington. Malachi's from a different part of Kentucky, so we all come from different parts. Just being able to put spotlight on the whole state of Kentucky is good.
What will go into making your decision? Give me the top 3 reasons why you would choose a school.
Definitely development one. A good foundation, like someone who has like fans and everybody like who they put it all into their school, like not just someone who cares about we got a good football team or a good basketball team. I want somewhere where I could go and like have a good time, like actually experience college and go to a nice football game, have a nice baseball team to go to, just experience like school. And then also it's a school that's not gonna duck smoke. That's it. I don't like duck smoke, so I want everybody on the schedule. If I could get North Carolina to do anybody on the schedule, that's what I want.
What do you think I know this isn't necessarily influencing your decision, but like, what do you think just about Pat Kelsey and Louisville being back to kind of the standard that we remember it as being, and kind of, the revival?
Yeah, he's done a great job since he's been here. I just want to see what else he can do to impact the school. He's done a great job in the past year. If he does even better in the next year, then revival is what they say, so I want to see if it's true.
And what do you think about Mark Pope and what he's done in year one?
You know, they both have done a great job. You know, they both come from different schools, BYU, Charleston. So those are some smaller schools that people don't necessarily look at. So them being able to come from those schools and still impact at a higher level is good.
How do you compare those coaches? In what ways are they the same and the ways are they
I don't necessarily try to compare them. I just, you know, look at like what they would bring to the table for me. They bring energy, passion, everything. Like they want to see me win. So whatever coach, like, you know, at the end of the day, they all go like try to tell me like, oh, some things that I want to hear, but necessarily whichever coach keeps it the most real. Whatever coach I feel like is keeping it real.
How are you enjoying? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, is it gonna be hard to go back to school after the summer that you had?
Kinda not. I don't really think it's gonna be too hard. I mean, some of the kids in my school know, they know what I got going on. Not a lot understand like the process of what it takes to be, you know, held in such a high regard. But I mean, they'll understand a big change.
I forgot the question I was going to ask. Oh, about the process. Are you enjoying? What about this whole process in recruiting? Are you enjoying, or are you the things that you don't so much?
I don't like the random FaceTime calls. You're not calling like maybe I'll wake up to a random FaceTime call from a coach. I'll be asleep, or I'll be in school. I'll get a text like, "Yo, good morning, have a great day at school." Like, yo, you're not my dad, but it's always fun. I mean, I've had fun with it. You know, being able to talk to, you know, such great coaches at any time in the day. Like I call them right now, they'll answer, and I just talk about basketball. So being able to have that on my side, you know, just being able to have different sources of advice is good.
Now, if they had a 2K high school edition, what would your skill level be at?
Humbly speaking, I'm gonna go like a 96. Go like 96, 99, 97, 97.
What's your NBA team?
Overall, I'm a Warriors fan.
And who do you pattern your game after?
Honestly, nobody. Like, I don't try to go out there and pattern my game after nobody. I just like to go move. I got favorite players, obviously, but like I don't go watching film. Just like, oh, like, this is what I'm gonna play after. Like, I want my game to look just like his. I just go out there. But
What do you bring to the court for those who haven't seen you play?
dominance, energy, passion, it's a great team effort. I'm always be coachable. Try to get my teammates involved in every way that possible. Just a past first player who's always looking to win.
So heading into your first college season, what do you hope to get better on between now and then?
Everything, honestly. You know, creating my shots, creating shots off the dribble, finishing high off the glass, different finishes. When I get to the paint, playing off 2 feet more, playing with pace, everything. There's always room for improvement.
I'm good.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.